my name is Kyle Parker and I am the president of CD Tech. I'm here to tell you a little bit about our mission statement and our Q1 decisions. So our mission statement is, at CD Tech, we strive to lead in the manufacturing and development of the industry's most cost-effective and reliable microcomputers. In Q1, we decided to target both workhorse and traveler market segments. We opened a sales office in Chicago, and there we hired 5 salespeople. We also increased the fixed capacity by 50 units. We also created 2 brands aimed to satisfy core needs of both target segments.
Hello, I'm Jared Price, VP of Marketing. In Q2, we created and introduced our advertisements. We only did 7 inserts. We established price and priority of our brands and attempted to be the lowest cost competitor between Workhorse and Traveler. And then after this, we hired our salespeople and established our compensation packages between all of our workforce.
Hi, I'm Brad Rucker. I'm the VP of Business Analytics, and our Q3 decisions are, our biggest decision was we expanded into the Sao Paulo market. But with that being said, our projected demand from the previous quarter had negatively impacted our sales, and we had a lot of safety stock. Workhorse brand tied for second in the industry for customer satisfaction, and there was also new competition that entered the market, Empire. And our balanced scorecard at the end of the quarter, all of our metrics were slightly below industry average except for asset management.
So here's a SWOT analysis to show you some of the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities that we've established, and some of the threats going forward that are going to influence, that influenced us in the past for our decisions and kind of led to some of our shortcomings, and then some of the opportunities and strengths that we've learned from the past that are going to help us as we move on in this simulation. So some of the strengths that we have are our employee compensation. Going forward, we are going to be an industry leader in employee compensation across all metrics. So that's going to be our sales force and the people working in our manufacturing facilities. We also are going to have some early investment in research and development. So hopefully we're going to get that technology out onto the market so that we can kind of gain some of the market share that we have lost in previous quarters due to an unpredictability of demand and stockouts. And then we also think that one of our greatest strengths is our company culture and our ability to rebound and kind of shake it off once we've made a mistake, identify that mistake, and then move forward having corrected those errors. Some of the opportunities that we see are increased worker productivity through increasing the salaries of workers and kind of giving them some of the benefits that they've been asking for to increase morale. We believe that we'll be able to increase our worker productivity from around, it was in previous quarters 67%, up to about 87%, which is going to help us manufacture more goods and meet some of the high expectations for demand that we see in the future. We also are going to have worldwide sales offices, so we'll have a presence in all of the regions in the universe. And we're going to gain market share through this research and development and through modifications to our brand that we've had so that we know that we are meeting customer requirements to a T. And then some of the weaknesses that we've seen were definitely those stockouts in previous quarters that led to reduced demand. And then product satisfaction, we were unable to meet the requirements of the traveler segment. However, we have modified our brand so that it meets the expectations of that segment, and so hopefully we can start to take back some of that market going forward. And then demand forecast accuracy. We've had some difficulty kind of quantifying some of those qualitative aspects of the market, and so we think that after these 3 quarters, going forward into 4, 5, and 6, we'll be able to kind of narrow those down and have more forecast accuracy. Some of the threats that we see going forward are unforeseen competition. We've done a lot of market research, but we don't really know exactly what our competition is going to be doing. And previously, one of the threats is our late entry to Sao Paulo, which caused us to lose some of the workhorse segment that we were hoping to gain. But we do expect to rebound in that segment. And then oversaturation of the market, we learned through market research that a lot of the companies in our universe decided to move into the same segments, and so there's a lot of competition in our universe and a lot of competition for the same market segments.
Hey, I'm Jonathan Mixon. I'm the Vice President of Sales Management here at CD Tech. I'm going to talk a little bit about our Q4 decisions. Going off of that, in Q4 we have decided to introduce an improvement of our CD130 Go product, which was our Traveler. We've named this new one the CD130 Go 2.0. And basically all of our decisions in Q4 are under the assumption that we're trying to generate a lot of demand. So with that in mind, we invested in research and development, specifically the touchscreen, which will be available in Q5. And we noticed that for these segments, our target segments, the ease of use carries a lot of weight with our customers. So we really feel like the touchscreen will increase the demand and appease them. We also reduced our price across both brands, which should obviously reduce or increase demand. And we increased our advertising budget by 263%, which we also believe will increase demand. And we increased the overall compensation for our employees, which goes off of our idea of being the leading in our employee compensation in our industry. And we began opening of a new office in Shanghai, which will allow us to have a presence in all global markets, which will further increase our demand and hopefully our market share. And we're going to ask for a $5 million investment, and with the money that we get from that investment, it's going to go off of the same decisions that we made in Q4, which we want to increase our demand, like I said. And so we're going to invest around $2.1 million of that $5 million in the touchscreen. We're going to invest about $1.7 million of it in fail-proof ultra capacity, which we noticed that in our segments the customers really want a secure and fast and fail-proof hard drive for their computers. We're going to invest about $1.1 million to increase our fixed capacity to sort of mitigate the risk and allow us to produce the demand that we want to. And we're going to invest the rest of that, which is $62,000, in advertising.
So I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Josh Whipple. I'm the VP of Manufacturing. But I feel like I speak for all of us that I really hope that you decide to invest in our firm and provide us with this capital that we need in order to make some of these decisions and some of these loft goals that we have set for ourselves. We're asking for $120 per share, which at our current projections will give you a return on investment of 240%. So some of the things that we believe that kind of justify our us asking for this investment are these decisions that we've made that are going to increase demand exponentially. We've decided to raise advertising, which is going to push our product to customers in pretty much every segment around the world. We've also modified our prices to increase demand, and we want to become a global presence, and so we've established Salesforce in the entire world. And so by doing that, we have feet on the ground and salespeople who are able to meet with our customers, and we know that in the workhorse segment, having that communication and having that support for the product is something that's huge for them. And so those are steps that we've already taken to kind of ensure that we are successful in the future. As you saw previously, your investment is going towards making us one of the leaders in the industry as far as innovation goes. And I think one of the major things is going to be that touchscreen and getting that out to customers immediately, because both the workhorse and traveler segments showed that one of the top considerations that they had for product was ease of use. And so I think if you come with us and invest in our company, we can more than return your investment, and we can both have a mutually beneficial relationship going forward. So thank you.
All right. A couple things.
So that wasn't changed
Yeah, we didn't
100.
change that to 100.